welcome back again to the 80s Movie Den. I wasn't planning on doing a video on this. Today was my mail day. I got something really cool in the mail, and I wanted to open it on camera and put it together. I just think it's a really neat product, and it's going to add another dimension to my my die-cast collection. Please forgive me if the camera angle is a little weird, the lighting. I'm just working on trying to figure this out, but the magic of editing. We'll see what we can do here. Anyways, I started already opening it, and I'm gonna finish doing that now. Okay, so it's out of the package. Wow, this is pretty heavy, heavier than I thought. Let me put my glasses on. So this is, it's from China. It's called Welcome to My City. And it just says parking lot. It's for 1/64 scale cars, so it's a really cool diorama. And it's actually the brown one. I ordered brown because I wanted it, I wanted the showroom. And as you can see in the picture, you can kind of stack them all on top of each other. Which is pretty cool, and you can fit about four to six castings in one of these, depending on the size of the casting, but they're really awesome. I got the idea from watching a video on YouTube. A gentleman, his channel is called The Son of Harold, and it started out as just a channel of him. He's a motorcycle enthusiast. He rides a Harley, and it was all about him riding his motorcycle and doing some maintenance and just like different things in his house, like cleaning his garage and stuff like that. Basically a day in the life kind of channel. And he's gotten in the last 6 months right into die-cast. Like, he's fully obsessed with it, and it's awesome to see because I can see why. It's so much fun to collect die-cast and dioramas, and there's so many really cool cars out there, and if you're a car guy or a motorcycle guy or gal, there's a lot out there, and it's just such a fun hobby, and I could see how the bug bit him, and it's funny to see. It's great to see the passion in his eyes when he does his die-cast videos, because he started from, like, you know, riding his Harley into work at 5:30 in the morning to, you know, now he's got all these dioramas, and he's got all tons of cars, Matchbox and Hot Wheels, so it's pretty cool. Anyways, like I said, his channel's called The Son of Harold. If you're interested at all, check it out. It's really cool. And anyways, this is where I got the idea from. Now, I'd seen some of this stuff on Amazon in the past, but I never really pulled the trigger on it. I was a little bit, I don't know, it seemed a little suspect to me. I wasn't sure, you know, things that come from certain parts of the world are not always in the best quality, and so, I mean, we'll see how this turns out. You know, it could be broken for all I know, but anyways, it comes with USB-A hookup. It's got a push button for lighting, which is an amazing dimension to this. I love that. We'll see how this looks. It looks like it's packaged pretty good. All right, so we'll pull it out. Hopefully you guys can see everything. It's actually, yeah, it seems like it's quite sturdy, to be honest. It's almost like, oh, this is, wow, this is pretty cool. This is almost like IKEA kind of wood. It's not foam. It's not like foam board. It's actual wood. I mean, you know, the cheapest wood you can buy, but I'm impressed that it's wood and not foam. Okay, so this is, yeah, so as you can see here, this is the showroom floor. All right, so we've got those two pieces. There's no instructions, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We'll take a look at the box and use that as a guide. Let's, I'll put the box up here, and then I can use that as a guide here to see what I'm doing. Okay. So this looks like it goes here. So basically it's just got these slots here, and you just yeah, you just put them in. That's pretty impressive, pretty easy. And then this is the back piece here, which is heavily taped for some reason. I'm not exactly sure why, but I think maybe it was to hold the other pieces together. But yeah, okay, put that over here. And this looks like it's the back. This is cool. These some really nice images here. Like I said, I've seen this before, but seeing it in person sheds a different light on it. If you can see that, that's the back of the showroom, which is pretty sweet. So there's some really cool posters there. It's kind of contemporary art. Again, there's slots here, and they just, yeah, there we go. They just go in. It's kind of flimsy right now, but I think once we put the roof on, I think we'll be all set. Okay, so then we got to put the side panel window on. So far so good, folks. Nothing's broken or damaged in any way, shape, or form. All right, there's a little bit, looks like there's some plastic film here that needs to be peeled off. So I'm just trying to figure out what side it's on. I think it's on this side. This is where I wish I had nails. Sorry folks, this is the tedious part here. Okay. Sorry, I'm having some troubles. I'm just trying to think here if there's, I know that there's, I've seen some videos on YouTube. Like I said, I saw the Son of Harold put this together, and there was there's like a plastic cover on it, like a film. I don't want to damage the black liner part, but all right guys, I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna peel this off, and then we'll get back to it. All right. Okay, folks, we're back. That took a little bit more elbow grease than I thought it would, but here it is right here. I peeled off the plastic film on it, and it's a really nice clear acrylic, and it looks fantastic. It traps a lot of dust and debris, so it's going to take some time to clean that. And then this just goes on top, and it should just kind of slot in. This will probably be the most complicated part because it's not the easiest to see, and you got to get all three sides kind of at the same time. So we'll see what we can do here. Yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of wiggling and finagling to try to get this kind of in to where it needs to go. But so far so good. Oh, popped out there. Okay. And then this piece has to go in. It should slide into place here. Oh, there we go. All right, sweet. Okay, so it's in. It looks pretty dark, but there is lighting for it, so that's gonna really, really pop. So we're going to see if I did this right or not. We'll go from there. So we're gonna try to peel this off on camera. We'll see what we can do here. I know the last time it wasn't that easy, but so. Okay. It's just a matter of once you get a little piece of it, then you can start to kind of work with. There we go. Okay. You got to be careful too. I mean, it's a pretty sturdy acrylic, but you don't want to rough it up too much, because if it cracks or bends on you, you're kind of screwed, to be honest. So you got to be kind of careful with it. All right. Okay, beautiful. So this will just, this should just slide in like so. And that's the showroom setup here. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, very, very neat. So I know you could only see some of it, but I'm gonna turn it here. And there it is, guys. Sorry about the glare, but that's the showroom. And that's not bad. That's without any lighting. Now I have it sitting really low. I'm gonna put it up on a taller shelf so it gets more of the light that I have on my ceiling. But this is really cool. I don't have a measuring tape, but if I had to guess, it's looking like it's about 11 inches wide by about 6 inches deep. So yeah, you could easily put anywhere. You could probably put about 6 cars in here without it looking too crowded. But yeah, that's really cool. I'm very impressed with this. Again, you know, when you get certain items from certain places in the world, you don't always get the best quality, unfortunately. But with this particular model here, this is something that I could see myself getting another 1 or 2 of them and then stacking them like in the photo here. That looks amazing. And that'll add another kind of dimension or layer to the collection. It's always fun when you're collecting to do it in different ways. You know, you add a few dioramas here, you add some really cool artwork, and you know, you kind of make your collection your own. I mean, there's millions of people around the world that collect the same stuff, but what makes each collection unique is your own special touch that you add to it. You know, the way you display things and things of that nature. So anyways, this is fantastic. Yeah, so the build is done. You know, it took less than 10 minutes to do, really. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up the light for it, and we'll be right back. Okay, folks, here we are back in the den. We're on the carpet, and I have the showroom lit up. Unfortunately, there's dog hair in there because I have dogs, and there's dog hair everywhere. So we'll get that all cleaned up. And I don't know if it's on the outside or the inside. This is something that I'll probably have to clean on a daily basis, but that's okay. It's worth it. Let's throw a car in there, guys, and we'll see what it looks like. Hopefully you can see it. So that's the inside of the showroom. It lights up quite a bit. So I think it's going to be awesome, especially when it's darker down here. So there's a car sitting in there. Yeah, you could easily fit 6 cars in here, no problem. So there's the Corvette in there. I hope the lighting's not too bad. It's always a challenge. There we go. It's a little darker now, so maybe you can see it better. Yeah. Sorry, folks. It's the best I can do. I'm using my phone, so. But yeah, you get the idea. It's pretty sweet, and it was very affordable, and it's a higher quality than I expected it to be, and I highly recommend it. If you're into die-cast collecting or, you know, anything of that nature, definitely pick one of these up. And they come in different sizes and variations, I think. But this is really nice. This is going to really look good sitting on my shelf. And yeah, looking forward to eventually doing a room tour and then taking you through my die-cast collection area and showing you what I got. So thanks for sticking with me with this video. Yeah, it was a bit all over the place, but we got it done. So this has been the 80s Movie Den, and as always, we'll catch you on the next one.